Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 13. So, sorry about the background noise. My water heater is running again. As usual, it happens every now and then in my videos. Just so you know, it's not you, it's me. But, yeah, we are fighting this demon with the drums. He used to be a member of the Blood Moon, which was interesting to learn. And we have freaking Tanjiro pushing himself to the limits through his, broken rib and broken leg and fighting through this pain because he is the eldest son and he must endure and push through. It was a really cool speech that really hyped me up, and then the episode ended and I was really sad. But we also had Zenitsu being a badass while he's asleep, but continues to be a very annoying character while he's awake. So I hope we see I hope we see less of his annoyingness or more of the badassness, because right now I feel like the badass stuff is cool. That animation when he did his attack was splendid. I loved it. But he's just a little bit too annoying for me the rest of the time, to the point where, like, I don't like seeing it. It ruins the show a little bit for me when he's on camera. So I just hope that his character comes into his own a little bit or something as we go and he grows, or maybe he'll grow on me or something. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I'm really looking forward to this fight with the Blood Moon, so let's get started, shall we? Or the former Blood Moon, I apologize. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. We get to see the speech again, don't we? Hype us up again. Yes, the music. Even if I'm broken. Yes. Don't! You fucking opening! They ruined it again! Oh, man. Do 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 do. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I love the Beast guy too. He's such an awesome character. Little upset he stepped on that girl. Showed no respect for the child, but I still love how I was watching another reaction of it in the dub too, and his dub voice actor is great as well. Just running around, laughing his ass off while fighting. I sometimes love a little bit of crazy in a character's fighting. Do 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 do. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Oh no. Now they're really ruining the hype by showing Zenitsu first. Why, making the kid check? Are there more demons? Because 2 of them are dead, right? And that was the 2 we saw in, like, the mention by the kid's brother. Oh. Rip. So they're being affected by the room flipping during Tanjiro's fight as well. Oh my god, they're falling far. Oh, they're outside. Jeez. Oh, that sound was so visceral. This boy needs a chance to heal, man. God. It's so effective. It's such a weird ability, but it's so effective. Jeez. I like how even the demon's getting frustrated, just like Tanjiro is. Trying to buy time to thank Kyogai. Oh. Not the books! Jeez, he is going ham. Oh my god. Is this back to when he was human? Damn. Jeez. Just annihilating this poor guy. What an asshole. What? Wait. Jesus Christ. I'm a little confused by what just happened there. Rapid drumming. Oh my god, he's going ham! I'm kind of glad they lowered the volume on that. That was a little loud. Oh my god, he's not even hitting the ground. It's making me dizzy too. Jesus Christ. Oh, 5 now. Damn. He avoided stepping on the paper. It's like my hero. Oh, really? Jeez. He can do that? Nice. Oh, the music. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god. It looks even better than it did before. Jeez. Jeez. The thread, it's there. Let's go. Oh. After being told in many different aspects of his life that he was no good, he was finally told that he was incredible. God. He's still alive. Yeah. He has no mouth. How do you speak? You better hurry up. Oh, that's awesome! What a cool blade! I love that! Sweet. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh. What? Instantly? How? What? What was that noise? Whoa. Interesting. Damn. They have some crazy shit. So, can they get out of this place now that it's... Oh, he's still not fully gone. And then he stepped on it, but Tanjiro didn't step on it. Damn. Wow. Pretty, beautiful end in a way to a dude that just eats people. I mean, I know they all used to be people, but... Oh my god. Just throwing shit at him. Ah, so the drum panicked. I mean, the drum vanished and they panicked. I think I said the drum panic, didn't I? Oh. Jeez, he's gonna frickin' carry him out. Uh-oh. That's not good. What now? Oh, God. Oh, Zenitsu's protecting his backpack. Shit. Damn. Hmm. Is this before? So this must have been before. This was... Yeah, this is right when they got thrown outside. Oh, shit! What's the blood from? Huh! Oh my god. God damn it. This guy. So he sensed Nezuko and wanted to kill her. Wow. So he was at the natural selection, the final selection. Jeez. Hmm. He didn't actually do it. Oh, so he knew. Interesting. Wow. Hmm. Damn. They're all women. Yeah. Oh, good shit, Zenitsu. Come on, I wish Zenitsu could fight back, but I mean, obviously we know where it ends up. Oh, well, that's where his eye wound came from. Nice, through him. Yep, and then this is where Tanjiro comes in, right? Jeez. Yep. The music. And now we're back. Damn. Well, it's definitely redeemed Zenitsu's character for me a little bit. He's still annoying when he's annoying, but props to him for actually doing this. Wow. Come on, Tanjiro. Don't just, like, I know you're freaking out, but don't just stand there. He's getting his ass kicked. Oh. Oh, shit! He moved quick. Don't you... Ah! Damn it! Of course! Ah... Well, shit, guys. I definitely enjoyed Zenitsu a lot more this episode. You know, it's still a little hard with the annoyingness of his wimpiness and yelling of his character and everything, but I'm trying to look past that and not let my opinion be biased based off that one trait of his personality. He still recognized how important this this box with the demon in it, which he knew had a demon in it, how important it was to Tanjiro, and still protected it, you know, so props, like. And he didn't wimp out, like, he's always worried about dying and everything, yet he threw his body in the way of this, you know, this guy and took an ass beating and risked his life to save what was important to Tanjiro, you know, so. And we see this in the opening where they're like, I mean the ending, where they're all fine with, like, the Boar guy's there and Nezuko's still there, so I imagine Tanjiro will explain and they'll meet Nezuko and everything will be okay, but alright. It was a crazy blood art, yep. I imagine. Taisho Secret! The 8 Dog Chronicles. Ah. Alrighty, guys. That is it for episode 13. Yeah, that was a great episode. I really liked the way they handled the demon. I mean, they do this with a lot of them, where it kind of shows a little bit of their backstory and how they came to be who they are. Now, one thing I'm really confused about here is, does that mean he was masquerading as a human, still trying to live even though he was a demon? Like, that's a little bit of the flashback that I'm confused on, right? Is because he was, like, he gave this guy the paper, the writing that he came up with, and the guy rejected it and talked shit to him and everything, and then he killed him by ripping open his shirt. His eyes were like red, the drum was already embedded in him, and he hit it, and so he already had his blood art at the time that he was turning in this paper. So I wonder if that's implying that, what was his name, Kyogai or something like that? If he was at one point kind of like Yoshiro and shit, now I can't remember her name. The girl that's with Yushiro. I used to be able to remember her name and not Tamayo, I think it might have been. Was that it? Is that a different show? I think it might have been Tamayo. But yeah, either way, at one point he might have been more like them, where he was like a demon, yet he still tried to hold on to his humanity and not just, you know, kill everyone and be a monster, you know? He might have tried to continue to live a life or whatever, but then maybe it all fell apart when his dreams were rejected, you know? And that guy, like, I feel like anime does this a lot, but when they want to push a character to an extreme decision, they always go, like, overboard with, like, the insults. So, like, it happens a lot, and it happened here, too, where he's, like, the poor guy, like, turns in the paper, and the guy is just, like, you know, your paper sucks, it's boring, it's probably because you never go anywhere, you're shut in, you're boring, oh, go back to playing the drum, you suck at that, too, you know, and the guy, like, Kyogai might have went there just to get info on his, might have wanted an opinion on the paper, and this guy, like, attacked his entire life, his entire personality and being, you know? It's like, it was so over the top, like, I don't understand why that guy was such a spiteful man. Like, it makes me, like, I don't think anyone deserves to die for being an asshole, but at the same time, I almost don't feel bad that one dude just got chopped into 3 parts, you know, when he hit that drum, because the dude was just such an asshole, you know, like, sure, give your honest criticism to a paper, that makes sense, you know, you can't, like, if it is a shitty paper, you know, let him know, so that way maybe he can improve, but you don't have to be an asshole about it, you know, you can try to say it respectfully, and even though it's hard to tell someone that something they created is bad, it's hard to do that in a respectful manner, but there are ways to do it, and you don't have to sit there and attack the rest of his, like, entire life in the meantime, you know? So, oh man, what a piece of shit. But yeah, the fight was cool, him just rapidly hitting those drums, the room constantly spinning. Over the past couple episodes, it's been a really cool mechanic, and everything, and it is, you know, very powerful, you know, he can just rapidly hit those things to the point where the room was spinning so much Tanjiro was getting dizzy and stuck in the air and, like, and everything, because the gravity kept, you know, rotating and everything, so he just kept, you know, staying in the position that he was in, but just spinning constantly. It's gonna be rough. And then at the same time, you know, these, like, slashes are coming at him and stuff like that. Now, I understand the rapid hitting of the drums, spinning the room faster. That makes sense to me. Suddenly going from 3 claws to 5, I guess that's just like one of those things where he exerted himself further with his blood art. He just pushed it to the next level kind of thing. I imagine that's what they're going with, because I don't know what else it would be, you know, but yeah, interesting. But yeah, the move that Tanjiro did, where he was like adding water to his like footsteps and stuff like that. I know it's just part of his technique, and it's that, once again, not even sure if that's visible or not, because like it seemed like Tamayo's ability was visible to other people, but I guess that doesn't. And it seemed like the arrows from the one dude were visible to other people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the water is. You know, we still haven't had any character be like, this guy's producing water. You know, I have a feeling that it might just be a, you know, water-breathing technique is what it's called, because he's moving like water, and then they show us a visual representation in that by displaying water, you know, but, I don't know. Probably be something that I question throughout the rest of the show. But, yeah. There was another thing that I didn't quite understand this episode. There was the whole like demon being like already being a demon seemingly when he turned in that paper. I already talked about that. But I felt like there was like another thing that I was like, what? Like how does that work or something regarding I guess like I don't feel like this was the right thing, but I guess I'll talk about it because I just thought of it. The cat showing up instantly, like, I guess is that... I wonder, I guess the bird randomly shows up as soon as he finishes a mission, right? Like, I wonder if there is a level of, like... Is there a level of, like, magic involved there? Like, did the cat, like, warp there? Was it always following him until he got a blood sample and then it showed itself? Like, there's a lot of these little things that appear in the show that they just like it makes me realize why anime has so much exposition, because they exposited a bit here saying that the cat disappears when it meows, or appears when it meows and then disappears when it meows again. But that doesn't explain why it was suddenly here within a few seconds of Tanjiro getting some blood. Like, how did it know that Tanjiro got the blood? Has it just been following him the whole time and then sees he got some blood, meowed, appeared, and then meowed and, like, ran off? And, like, if he were to get some more blood, like, this very instant, would it show up again instantly, or does it have to go deliver that blood and then come back and follow him around while invisible again? I don't know. I imagine it kind of works like the crows sending like the mission info and stuff like that, but I guess I just assumed those crows just hang out in the area around them, you know, or follow them, you know, regularly, but this cat just came out of nowhere. Maybe it was just following them invis or something, but oh, interesting. I was a little confused on that, but what else? There was something else. Damn. That, like, I felt was a little Zenitsu's little info, or like, I don't want to say backstory because it wasn't quite backstory, but just like hearing him talk about the like being able, like having the good sense of hearing and everything, and being able to understand people's motives and almost even like read their mind because his hearing is so good is really, really interesting. And like I like that he said something along the lines of like when he first met Tanjiro, the sound coming from him was like so gentle that it almost made me tear up, you know? Like, that was cool, because Tanjiro is obviously like just like a good boy, you know? Oh, that was the thing! I was thinking, why did Tanjiro not step on the paper during that fight? Like, how would he know that it would be, like, anything important? You would think, like, I don't know, like, I like the sentiment of him not stepping on it and what it meant for the demon, but what did it mean for him? Like, why did he not step on it? Like, is it just, like, the reason why that, what I was saying before reminded me of it, but I was thinking, like, is it just because he's, like, a good boy? Like, he's just this good kid who, you know, doesn't want to damage things, so he sees this paper and doesn't want to, like, step on it and ruin it? Like, is that why? But you would think in a fight, you know, everything's getting destroyed anyway by this guy's attacks. Like, you would think that he wouldn't be so cautious of that and he'd just fight, you know? But, I don't know. It was interesting. It could just be because he's such a good kid, but... And I guess I could explain the My Hero thing. For those of you who have seen My Hero, it was when Midoriya was going to work at the work study for Night Eye, and Night Eye tested him, and Midoriya was jumping around the room and managed to avoid all, like, the All Might merchandise and everything in the room, and didn't, like, step on any of it. It just reminded me of that with him being able to not, like, step on the things here. It was funny, but yeah, I don't know. That was, like, the little thing that was, like, the other thing that kind of confused me this episode. But yeah, like, definitely Zenitsu's character, that was, like, for sure an improvement and everything on his character here, I feel like. So hopefully we see more of this kind of thing and, you know, less of his freaking out. I imagine it's still gonna be there, and because it was so over the top in the first episode of his introduction, it kind of ruined it for me to the point now where, like, I'm gonna get triggered whenever he does that, you know? But I'm gonna also try to respect the good aspects of his character, because they are there, you know? Like, he has that strength when he passes out. If he can just learn to utilize that while awake, he could become a powerhouse, I imagine, you know? He was able to recognize what was important to Tanjiro and protect it, and even though he says these things that are very cowardly, trying to send, like, a child in to like, check a room for him and stuff like that, I think when push comes to shove, he would still sacrifice himself to protect people or something, you know? Even though he acts so cowardly for the most part. So I think all that is starting to be shown a little bit more, because, like, in the first couple episodes, I thought that he just, like, was a full-on coward, and even if, like, a demon went and attacked the kid, he would prioritize his own life over the kid's life. But I think now it's more of a facade, but when push comes to shove, he'd do his thing, like I said. So, yeah, interesting. But it was a great episode. Tanjiro pushing through regardless of his injuries and everything was cool. Although, it makes me wonder, if Tanjiro didn't have his injuries, would that mean that this former Blood Moon guy would have been a lot easier? Like, I'm sure it still would have been a tough fight, but I feel like he would have been a lot easier, which I guess is lending to the credence that Tanjiro might be ready to take on an actual Blood Moon, you know, at this stage. Because a lot of the times when we have shows like this, the characters will run up against something that, like, is so insurmountable that they have to train and get stronger, and then they go back and beat it later. And I thought maybe the Blood Moons in Kibutsuchi were gonna be like that, but it seems like the story might not be about that. It might be about him overcoming in the fight. Like, maybe he'll be disadvantaged at the start, but then he will come up with a way by combining different water-breathing moves and stuff like that, and finding the motivation to win the fights. And that will be his growing moments. I don't know if we'll have a moment where he'll come up against a Blood Moon, somehow escape, and be like, that was so hard for me, I need to train and become stronger. Maybe we will, but I don't know. Or I think we'll probably just keep going kind of like we are, you know? Progressing through the demons and finding stronger and stronger ones. But, yeah, anyway, great episode, guys. I very much enjoyed it. Can't wait to see more. Once again, I'm sorry. I didn't actually even talk about the boar guy going after Nezuko. I really like the boar guy's character, and I still like his character. I can't blame him for wanting to kill a demon, because it's just like everyone else, where no one has seen this instance before. So this boar guy is sensing a demon in this box, and he's like, I need to kill it before it kills some people, you know? And so I entirely agree with, or I guess I don't agree with it, because obviously I know Nezuko is a good person, but and like doesn't hurt people as a demon, but he doesn't know that yet. So that's where I'm okay with this development. It doesn't make me hate his character, you know. I definitely see why he's doing it and everything. So and obviously we have the opening and the ending where it kind of helped me not like change sides on his character and be like, come on, man, stop and listen for a little bit rather than kicking the shit out of this guy. And I still do feel that way. I do feel like the boar guy should have tried to listen and hear him out, and like, you know, Zenitsu was like, let's wait and ask Tanjiro ourselves, you know, and he just wasn't having any of it. Like, you could just sit there and keep an eye, like, he could just sit there and keep an eye on the box the whole time and handle whatever comes out of it if it becomes a problem, you know, and then ask Tanjiro when he gets there, and then Tanjiro could introduce them, and it would be all fine and dandy. But obviously we've seen the boar guy isn't much for waiting. He's like, you know, coming through nonstop. You know, even the time that he like killed that demon, he just instantly just ran off, you know, no hesitation, no stopping whatsoever. So it's definitely like, it seems to be a part of his character. But I'm really looking forward to learning more about the boar character too, because like he calls other people humans, so I think he like identifies as a boar, but I think he is just a normal person. Because I was thinking about it, if that was like an actual boar head, his mouth doesn't even open when he talks. So I think it really is just a mask that he puts on in a facade as a part of his character. So, but and I mean, don't get me wrong, I know that Tanjiro even said that he has like a boar hide on his head or something when he first saw the character. I just wasn't sure if maybe Tanjiro was mistaken in his identification of the guy and it really was a boar head. But the fact that the mouth doesn't move like when he talks, the nose wiggles a little bit, but the mouth doesn't actually like open and stuff. So, and it's also like the voice is kind of filtered to sound like he's talking within a mask, you know? So, but I'm curious to know like who he is and his backstory and why he is the way he is, you know? Was he like raised by animals and that's why he has like the beast breathing and the wild nature and stuff like that, but well, I'm sure we'll learn more about him eventually. But yeah, guys, now that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. You can see a couple episodes ahead through my early access tier on there. Link in the description or popping up on the screen right now. It should be. I am Yoda. And I also have my Patreon exclusive, so you guys should check that out. It's shows that are exclusive to my Patreon, where you can see the whole show before they end up releasing to my YouTube. So check that out. Very cool stuff. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.